and let me know where exactly you are coming from. Let us know where exactly you are watching this from, whether you're in Africa or Asia. I don't know where you are. In Nigeria, Abuja. All right, we have Kennedy from Canada. Okay, so we are getting some people from Canada already. So let me know in the chat box where exactly you are coming from. All right. Please use the chat box below. Let me know where you are. We have Kelechi from Abuja. We welcome you. I'm pretty sure you're an investor already. All right, let me know where you are coming from. Please use the chat box. All right, we have David. David, you didn't put where you are from. Let us know exactly where you are from, David. Okay, David says that he's from Benin. David says he's from Benin. All right, so who else? Come on, we have more people on this show. Come on, I need to see more people. Please use the chat box. Let me know exactly where you are watching this from. Okay. We have another Kelechi. Kelechi from. Sorry, I'm not seeing. Okay, we have Holiness. We have Holiness from the UK. All right. I can see investors are already watching this. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, so over to IT. We need a recap of our last investors meeting so that we can share to our current investors, let them be a brief of what we do here and everything. So over to you, IT. IT, we are waiting for the recap of our last investors meeting.
While we wait for IT to bring that up, please, if you're joining us from wherever you're joining us from, it will be more than an honor to recognize you and to welcome you into this very important meeting. So I'll crave your indulgence just for a little time. Use the chat box and tell us you would like to join. I would like to welcome you as you joined us this evening. IT support, over to you. Let's have the video recap of our last meeting that held in May.
Hey there, at our last investors meeting in May, we looked at the various challenges experienced by estate developers in real estate in Nigeria, from regulatory delays, infrastructural gaps, and land acquisition issues. This month, we shift our focus to you, our investors, as we unpack challenges in real estate investments. From unclear ROI to market risks, we'll identify real obstacles and real solutions. Let's turn insights into action, and together, let's build smarter and invest wiser. Join us this Friday, 27th of June 2025, to know more about the challenges of real estate investment. See you there.
All right, thank you so much, IT. Welcome once again, everyone. This meeting is going to be very quick, very short, and very powerful. You do not want to miss out. From here, we go to sharing about the goals, the mission, and vision of GTextland as a company. What exactly, you may be wondering, what exactly are our goals, our vision, and our mission as a company? It's very important you are aware of this. It's very important as an investor, a member of the Gtext family, right? you've done business with us. It's very important you know exactly where we're going to, and why we do what we do, right? Even especially in an economic climate like that of Nigeria, and despite the challenges we also face in Africa as a whole. So one of the main goal of GTextland as a subsidiary is to own over 200 estates with over 25,000 luxury service plots sold by the year 2035. I take that again. The goal of GTextland as a company is to own 200 estates with over 25,000 luxury service plots sold by the year 2035. Now, what's our mission? Our mission as a company is to help our investors, help out investors from across the world, from across various continents, build wealth through land banking using innovation and technology. I take that again. I said our mission as a company is to help out investors from across various continents of the world build wealth through safe land banking using innovation and latest technology. Now, to achieve this mission, we have a vision as a company, and our vision is to be the largest seller of luxury service plots by the year 2035. Our vision is to be the largest seller of luxury service plots by the year 2035. So you are not in the wrong place. If you are here, I want to congratulate you as one of the lucky ones. In fact, you made the right decision to be a part of the GTextland family, and we honor you, we love you, we value you. We don't take you for granted. You are welcome. So I guess this says the right footing for us to launch into the main program of today, talking about why are we having this webinar? Why are we having this monthly investors meeting? The purpose of our monthly investors meeting like this, number one, is to bring together a network of like minds, a network of wealth builders, a network of people that want to change the world. They want to change the trajectory of the future of their families, of their generations yet unborn, right? People that are visionaries, a network of, like I said, wealth builders. That's one of the purposes why we set up this monthly investors meeting. Another purpose for us bringing our investors together at a time like this is to keep them abreast of the latest information that we have for them, not our business, but also information about our business in the diaspora, information about our business in countries like Qatar, in Doha, in United Arab Emirates, in Dubai, in the United Kingdom and the United States of America, because we also have products there. Now, another very important reason why we bring together our investors to come sit down, come listen, come learn at a time like this is also so that we address certain concerns. Like if your guess is as good as mine, I know you must have seen the flyer for today's event, and strategically placed on that flyer is a team that shows we'll be discussing the challenges of real estate in Nigeria and the level of development we've had across all our estates in Nigeria as well. Now, like I said, as part of the purpose of this webinar, like it's happening right now, is the fact that we want to address certain concerns that you may have on your mind, certain challenges as a company that we're also going through to share, right? We operate an open door policy, right? We welcome concerns, we welcome questions, we welcome whatever challenges you may have been having between the last time we met and now. So that is the purpose for this June investors meeting. And like we said at the beginning of this program, we highly welcome your presence as you join us tonight. So please stick to this event. Don't go anywhere. Don't switch to Instagram. Okay, stick to this Zoom meeting, and you'll be better for it. Surely you'll be better for it. From here, we would like IT support to play some site videos. Let's show you exactly what's happening on ground. We would like our IT support to play some work in progress videos happening in Lagos, happening in Abuja, and across some locations, even including Ijebu there as well. Thank you very much. Over to you, IT. IT, we're waiting for you. Let's have the videos rolling. While we wait on the IT, I would like to call on my co-host, Mr. Ebube. Do you have any words?
All right. The only word that I have is that our various investors should actually be excited for this knowledge that's about to drop. So one thing about that people don't really understand is that they say real estate has money, as if we don't face certain challenges. So what this meeting is about is to educate them so they themselves don't also fall into various traps. They should have knowledge of what they are investing in. So that is the reason why we have this investors meeting at this point about the challenges in real estate investments. So that is the word that I have for everyone and our various investors who are joining this meeting. All right, we welcome you, Mr. Kelvin.
And yes, Mr. I quite agree with you. You know, fantastic thoughts there. I see this meeting as I think it's the best way to end the month. Exactly, right. Is the best way to end the month. As an investor, you have your funds. You're doing business with us, or you've been looking forward to doing business with us. It's important that while you're here, you want to learn what exactly is going on with GTextland. What progress have they made so far this year, and also what do they have in store for me? So I completely agree with you, Mr. Ebube. So IT, I think you're ready for us now. Let's have the video showing our work in progress across some of our estates. Thank you very much. So why IT is trying to sort it out? I think we're having some okay. Here we go. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Here with us, and also dignitaries like Yinka Ayefele and Kola Olotu. Hear what Yinka Ayefele has to say about this estate.
Yes, ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wà ẹ ti ń gbọ́ látàárọ̀ àti sọ fún yín very beach front la wà ní Coastal Road orí títì yẹn ni mo wà yìí kí là ń try láti sọ fún yín ni pé opportunity ńlá ni láti invest nǹkan tó ń pè ní land banking nígbà téèyàn fowó pamọ́ sí tó ń ṣe ní fixed deposit ilẹ̀ lèyàn máa fi ṣe fixed deposit yẹn sìn kó wa máa appreciate every day ó sáré ju owó tó wà ní báǹkì lọ ó ní value ju owó tó wà ní báǹkì lọ so ẹ má jẹ́ kó pẹ́ rárá, kò jìnnà sí Dangote refinery, ẹ̀yìnkùlé wa ń bí ló wà. Èèyàn fẹ́ ṣe fàájì létí òkun, iwájú ń bí ló wà. So ilẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àyè gba bó ṣe lọ òun ló lọ sí everywhere tí à ń wò yẹn. So opportunity ńlá ni. Èèyàn mẹ́wàá náà fún mi fẹ́ bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún 5 sí. Tí aago 12 alẹ́ bá fi lù lénìí, wọ́n bá ti ju 10 lọ, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi fún wọn torí àwọn olólùfẹ́ mi. Thank you very much. God loves you.
Yeah, you just heard directly from the mouth of Dr. Yinka Ayefele. And that's not all. We also have here with us Chief Kola Olotu, and I would like you to just hear what he has to say as well.
Ibi tá a wí ládé yìí o, very estate ti àwọn Gtext. Ibi tá a wà yìí, ibẹ̀ ni títí ọlọ́dà tó gbéra láti Èkó tó lọ sí Calabar, ibẹ̀ ló gbà kọjá o. Gbogbo nǹkan ló láǹfààní àti ṣe síbí. O lè dá léèwé lẹ̀, o lè kọ́ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì sí, o lè fi kọ́ shopping mall, kò sí tó lè kọ́ síbí báyìí o. Àǹfààní wà fún èèyàn 10 lálẹ́, èèyàn 10 kó tó di 12 láti ṣe deposit wọn 5 million naira pé o bá ní interest 40 million ní fèdè. Mi ò mọ iye tó jẹ́ lọ́la o, mi ò mọ iye tó jẹ́ lọ́tùnla o, but fún promo lénìí 40 million naira ni. Ẹ tètè lọ make deposit yín kẹ́ ẹ lè wà nú àwọn 10 tí wọ́n fún ní offer yẹn. Ẹ ṣé o.
Yeah, so this is just to let you know that we are still currently on sales. This is going for a good offer, and I tell you that this is your best time to actually buy into this estate. Remember, you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and wait.
All right. So you have seen what we are doing currently at Beryl Beachfront. And one thing he said was, you don't just wait to buy land, you buy land and then you wait. So that's something key that we should understand. So right now, let me see if you are excited because I'm about to introduce our guest speaker for today. So in the chat box, let me see your best emoji. Let me see the clap hands. Let me see the, I think what's the name? The fireworks. Let me see your best emoji. Let me see the fire emoji. All right, I can see a lot of people are excited. So our guest speaker for today is a man who is a serial entrepreneur with over 10 years experience in the real estate sector. He studied building technology with over 10 years experience in construction. So you can know that he's not a small boy. He's not someone who is just off the street. So he has a flair for building businesses from ground zero up and has built 3 viable businesses to my credit. He is happily married and blessed with children. So with a drum roll, let us introduce our guest speaker for today, Mr. Onifade Olalekan. Let me see the clapping hands emoji. Let's welcome him. Come on.
Let me clap to that. Let me clap to that. Brilliant, Mr. Ebube, brilliant one. Thank you so much. Mr. Onifade, I'm trying to see if he's here with us. IT, please help me add him up, bring him up as one of the hosts, as one of the panelists. Thank you. That was a very brilliant intro, Mr. Ebube. Thank you so much for that. Okay, while we wait for Mr. Onifade to rejoin us, I think the network kicked him out. Let's have IT play us some more videos, especially some real life stories from real life people. Some of our clients that visited our estates, in some locations, and have some positive reviews to share. Let's see them. IT, can we have those videos played? Some client testimonial videos. Thank you. IT support, do you copy? Let's have those videos. Real life stories from clients, real life people, regular people like yourself, fellow investors that visited our estates, and they had some positive reviews to give. Thank you. Over to you, IT.
Hello, smart investors. We are here live at Jasper Smart City, Isheri, for our land allocation and inspection. And one of the amazing things that is happening here today is we are allocating land to the early investors that have keyed into this opportunity that we have here at Jasper Smart City, Isheri. And one of our investors is actually here with us, and I would just like to just ask him some brief questions just to show you what we have here and what you are doing here. And I remember that this is not your first time of coming to this estate. Actually, some time ago we came together, and when we came here, you realize that work was ongoing. But between then and now, what do you see to have been the difference so far?
There's so much difference from the last time I came here. Then we don't have a fence, there's no drainage, and it's just more like a forest. But this time around, a lot of changes there. There's a lovely gate and fence has been erected, drainage work going on, and the atmosphere is quite different from what it was before, and I hope it will improve from what I've seen so far.
Yes, sir, definitely. Like you said, it will definitely improve. Work is ongoing and GTextland is not slowing down. We are not resting. And today that you have been allocated, sir, how do you feel about this? You know, many people say real estate is calm, but looking at what we have here, you experiencing it yourself and having your allocation letter, what can you say about that, sir?
From your advert, you said this is a savings for the future.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when we buy this land, the value is 50 million, and we bought it for 50 million per plot. So we key in into this promo, yeah, because we've saved 35 million naira on each plot.
Yes, sir.
So we bought an acre. So that is I'll be making like 300 million in a few years, hopefully.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So you've heard from one of our clients here, Mr. Akim, and it's an amazing offer that we have here. We still have our discount ongoing. Thank you. We're signing out from Jasper Smart City, Isheri.
All right. Thank you so much, IT support. Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. We have the man of the hour. And I'll say he has the latest title added to his feathers. Is none other than the MD of Gtext and Associates subsidiary, Mr. Olalekan Onifade. You are welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Shala. I'm so glad to be here today. It's been, I want to first apologize for those interruptions in the connectivity. We are so sorry for that. Today we'll be discussing a very important discussion that bothers the mind of most investors, not just in Nigeria, but across the world. There is nothing that is good that does not attract challenges. Everything that is good always has its own side of the challenges. And that includes the real estate, investment. So someone rightly said that challenges are the food of champions. So if you want to ready for challenges in those areas. So what we are here to do are the challenges in real estate development and how to tackle them. What are the solutions we can profile in tackling the challenges in real estate development? Like I rightly said, there are challenges, and it is obvious, particularly in Nigeria now. Many people are, having this fear. Will my investment really not be swallowed up? Am I on the right path? Or what is really happening with my hard-earned money that I've invested. I hope it's not going to be lost. Well, if you get it right, if you follow the due process, if you are knowledgeable in the transaction, in the real estate investment that you are involved, your money is safe and you are investing in something worthwhile. So we shall be discussing the various challenges. Why do we need to understand development challenges? We need to understand development challenges. Maybe the slide can come up. We can start sharing the slide. We need to understand that, number one, we must avoid costly mistakes. We must avoid costly mistakes in order to be out of challenges. We must avoid costly mistakes as much as possible. What are those mistakes that we must avoid? We'll be, highlighting them in this program of today. We must mitigate financial losses and project delays. That's number two. We must mitigate financial losses and project delays. We need to know how to mitigate, around financial losses and around project delays. And number three, improve project success rates. Improve project success rates. We must enhance efficiency and achieve our objectives. And also, we must align with stakeholders and regulators. We must foster collaboration and compliance. And lastly, we must ensure long-term profitability and build sustainable and valuable assets. So I need the slides to be on so we could be able to go and hit the ground running. So top 6 challenges that we experience in real estate development. Let's hit the ground running now. The top 6 challenges that are experienced in real estate development. Number 1 is land acquisition and title. In land acquisition and title, how do you acquire your land? What are the titles that are required? You must secure clear and legitimate property rights. This is number 1 very important area that we need to deal with. Many people, in the quest to acquire their property, they don't carry out their due diligence. They don't go all out to ensure that the right titles are, secured. The land is free of encumbrances. They just say, oh, this land is good, is in strategic location, and they go all out. That's not right. We must ensure that land acquisition and title issues, they are resolved. Number 1 area that we need to look at is the encumbrances and litigation risk. When there are encumbrances and litigation risk, is one of the issues that are being encountered. When there are unresolved legal claims or liens, these are very, serious issues that we must ensure that we avoid while trying to, invest our funds into real estate. There are many landed properties around, particularly in Nigeria here. There are, places that have been allocated for specific purposes. You don't want to put your money in a place that, for example, government has already declared that this place is designed for us to build a airport, for example. And then a developer is telling you, come, I'm here to sell land for you, and the money is, 50 million naira, drop your money. You need to ensure that your land is free from encumbrances and from litigation risk. We must do our due diligence and ensure that, every of the land we are trying to purchase is free from litigation, is free from encumbrances, and this can only be done by ensuring that you conduct thorough due diligence. That's the only way to find yourself. You can't hear me. Is it that they can't hear me at all? Or they can't hear me?
From my end, I can hear you, sir. But I think you just need to speak louder.
Okay.
Yeah. But I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So we need to ensure that we conduct thorough due purchase lands, or we are trying to engage in real investment, real estate investment. We must research historical records of the land that we are about to buy. We must research on historical records and surveys. We must ensure that the coordinates, we have access to the coordinates of the lands that we want to buy, so that these coordinates can give us access to, check with the government at the land bureau, as the case may be in each of the states. So we need to check all these things, the local claims on that land. We need to be aware of it, that, okay, this land is free of encumbrances, is free of litigations, and then, all these things have to be properly, done. And how do you get this due diligence done as someone that is investing? You can make use of legal advisors. You can use your lawyers while trying to purchase land, to deal with Omonile, or you want to deal with a real estate company. It's not a bad idea. You can use your legal advisors to let them know, this is what I'm going into, and these are the documents available. Can you help me to check the title, verify it for me, and let me know the risk involved there before I put in my money? These are the things that we need to ensure that we do. Land acquisition and title issues are one of the major things that we need to, ensure that we don't find ourselves engaged, looking away from. So the number one thing we've discussed is encumbrances and litigations. Number two is incomplete documentation. Incomplete documentation. Some landed properties have documents, but the documents are not complete. And then you ask me, how is that possible? It's very possible. Maybe the time they were trying to, carry out registration of C of O, for example, and they say C of O in view. That is, the C of O is not yet ready. It's still in view. It's undergoing process. So no person should tell you, okay, this land has C of O while it is still in view. It is when you are doing your checking, when you are going through, the proper channel, that you discover all these things, that the C of O is really under process, and is going to come out very soon. So there are issues like that you have incomplete documentation on landed properties. So for those kind of situations, all you need to do is to ensure that the right advisors, the right legal advisors are involved, so that they can help us through, whether as an investor or as a real estate developer. Then also another issue is family and land disputes. Family and land disputes. This is very common in Nigeria, where you have families that have access to a landed property, but then there are divisions among the family. You find the real estate company paying to this by while they are doing their due diligence, a family is known to be the owner of the land, and then they paid into that family, and then another family, after paying, comes up again. No, we are the rightful owner, and then you begin to see a lot of things coming up. So all these things are the challenges that are faced while embarking on real estate development in Nigeria, or as the case may be. So all these things, what we as a company do is to ensure that we go through our legal, advisors that handles such areas for us. Make sure that the thorough due diligence is carried out so that no such issue we can face and not be able to find a way around. So these are one of the major challenges that developers or investors can face in Nigeria. And we've had several issues like this as a company that we've had to go all ahead to ensure that the property is secured for our investors. Some will lose, some we have to pay 2 times in order for them, for our investors not to lose money. We have to pay again to another family so that, to the same family, but another group within the same family, so we have to pay again so that we will be, in line and take ownership of those landed properties. So these are common challenges that we face as developers, as it may be, or as someone that wants to buy, directly, as the case may be. But when you are buying from us, these are the challenges that we face as a developer or as a company. We go all ahead to ensure that this kind of family land disputes, we go in all out to resolve them and ensure that all the families involved are settled. Then the last among this land acquisition and title issue is the government acquisition. This one is a very dicey, challenge. It's very dicey because when government, because of the land use acts that have been enacted, the governor is the sole controller or the owner of the land in Nigeria. So if the governor comes out and say, okay, this particular land, we are going to use it for a particular thing, it becomes a serious issue. But then, we still need, the only way we can get out of this kind of issue is to embark on thorough due diligence before we say, okay, this kind of land, we are going out for it. That is what we do. We do our thorough due diligence so that the land that government has interest on, we don't put our money there. We don't go ahead and say, okay, we are putting our money there, particularly around Adeoye now, things happening in that kind of axis, government, even federal government showing interest in, that kind of a place. So due diligence has to be carried out in order to avoid, issues of government coming in to acquire all those lands that you have bought. These are some things that we need to do. Another thing is compulsory purchase without clear process. This one is under the government acquisition. So the two solutions that we need to use to engage with in order to get ourselves out of these challenges is to use legal advisors, engage your lawyers, ensure that you don't do things in the dark, have right information so that you can make informed decisions, and conduct your thorough due diligence. These are the major solution tips that we recommend that we adopt as a company while ensuring that we take ownership of our estate. Then number 2 is the regulatory and approval bottlenecks. Apart from the land acquisition and title issues, there is the challenge of regulatory and approval bottlenecks. This one is something that, has been a major issue with real estate developers, as the case may be. But if you go through the right channel, you don't have any problem, which is what we GTextland Holdings or GTextland we stand for. We engage local consultants while trying to, get our estate. We plan approval timelines. We do all manner of things to ensure that we get it right. So approval bottlenecks, regulatory and approval bottlenecks. So we need to navigate the regulatory landscapes which can be a major hurdle, which is what we do. We navigate through the regulatory landscape, to ensure that we don't experience delay in our construction. Because often than not, all these certificates, all the titles, they may undergo delay one way or the other. Delay in releasing of the permit. Certificate of occupancy is not a day job. You apply for it now, it takes a while before it can be released to you. So when such is happening, we must understand that, okay, this certificate of occupancy is in view. It's undergoing its process. And we must understand that, and that there is a time for it. And there are building plans that has to be approved. Building plans that has to be approved. If you want to build on your land in an estate, for example, you don't just say, okay, I've bought my land and I'm going to start construction. Let them start excavating. After all, I've paid the Gtext. No, there are building plans that we submit for approval. There are regulatory bodies that handle those things that we must ensure that we get the approval so that everything can be in order. So there may be some delay in those things, in those permits, but trust me, as a company, what we do is to ensure that all these things will navigate through them and we ensure that we properly align. Then another delay permit can be environmental impact assessment. Environmental impact assessment. This is one of the permits that we try to secure. So also among the bottlenecks and regulatory approval bottlenecks is unclear or changing government policies. Unclear or changing government policies, lack of consistency and transparency. This one, it's very sad that we encounter such situations while trying to develop our estate. Unclear or changing government policies, lack of consistency and transparency. Many a times you see some people say they got C of O for a particular land, and then another person comes up to show you another C of O for the same land. You wonder how is that possible, but that is what it is. We find out some things happen like that, but all we still need to do is to ensure that we engage local consultants. As a company, those are the things we do. We engage local consultants. We try to leverage on the expertise of these local consultants and the relationship we build with them to find out what is really happening. This C of O, is this, what is the history behind this land? We go into the grassroots and find out what is really happening so that we don't find ourselves, in a situation whereby someone takes advantage of us, just mess up with us. So we engage local consultants, and we also ensure that plan approval timeline is integrated. Plan approval timelines. We integrate realistic buffer periods into project schedules. What we mean by this is that, for example, if we are telling you that a land has, you can buy and build in a particular of our estate, in a particular estate of ours. If we know that we still haven't gotten building permits for you to build, we give you a buffer timeline that, okay, we know that before so time, all the approvals would have been granted. So we give you a buffer time that we know that while this process is being undergone behind the scene, the time that we are giving you will cover up for it. So that's why some of our estate is not buy and build. you'll find out that some of our estates is not buy and build. It's because of this kind of a thing. We want to ensure everything is properly, done. Everything, every approval we need for you to enjoy your rest while you buy from us is obtained. So these are some of the things, the solution tips that we engage. We integrate realistic buffer periods into our project schedules. We don't just give you that is attractive. No, it is build, it's buy and build are made. No, it takes time. That is why the slogan, you don't buy, how do we put that word? You don't buy land and wait. I mean, you don't wait to buy land. How do we put that word? The Gtext thing.
You don't wait to buy land, buy land
and wait. Yes, I know that's our slogan. So these are the things that we do and that makes us to stand out as a people. We don't just coerce people into just buying and promising them unnecessary promises that don't worry, by the time you buy from us, you can just quit in there and start building. No, it does not happen like that. There are some of our estate that if you buy today, you will. Am I still on? Okay. If you buy today, you will build, but there are also some that if you are buying from us, you must understand there is a waiting period. And while you are waiting, your land is appreciating. And while it is appreciating, you are also enjoying the rest of mind that your investment is somewhere that is secure. Some people are working behind the scene to ensure that the processes are being followed and that the right documents or the right processes are being followed and the right documents will get into your hands. So there are one things that are challenges that we face as developer in the industry. So please, the slide go forward. Let them scroll up so that I can. Another challenge, that we have as a developer or as a real estate company in Nigeria is funding and financial challenges. Funding and financial challenges. This is a graph that projects cash flow and actual flow. You can let me see the content of that. Please draw this thing to me. Okay, thank you. I'm seeing it. So funding and financial challenges. These are some of the major issues that the real estate development in Nigeria or phases. Securing and managing capital for projects, increasing cost of borrowing from traditional banks. Of the companies that we see that are building, buildings everywhere, real estate company, most of them are borrowing money to do it. And many times, because of the high interest rate that, is being introduced, they may run into problems. They may not be able to meet up with the expectation of their investor because there is a high interest rate. And one of the things that we do as a company is that we don't borrow to develop. We bootstrap to ensure that everything we're doing is at our own level. It's from the funds that are within our capacity for that period. We don't go and start borrowing that a bank can tomorrow come and say all your land is nothing, which is many real estate development companies, and it's not their fault. You know, it's not their fault because there is a high rate of interest. The interest rate is very high. If you go and borrow money from the bank now, everybody knows what is happening. You go there, you say you are borrowing, 1 billion, for example, and then they are giving you interest. Where do you get that from? And as a company, we keep ourselves, we build in phases, we develop with the capacity that we have at every point in time. So at this stage of ours as a company, we are ensuring that no investor loses their money to bank. Nobody that has, taken over our properties. No, we are ensuring that the funds coming in, we are using it judiciously to ensure that, the project we have at hand, they go on smoothly. Another thing that, happened to another challenge that we see is difficulty in accessing long-term capital. Many of the companies that even adopt, using borrowed money, to embark on their project, it's not even easy to access this kind of facility. It's not something just as easy as that. They may give them a short-term financial, finances to run the thing, and it is at a very high rate. And then, apart from the high rate, it is not worth it when you want to build, you want to embark on the building, and then you are taking loan for 1 year, for 2 years. It doesn't make sense. So the people have difficulty in accessing long-term capital. In the developed countries, they have all those advantages. To go into developmental projects, but it's not that easy here. So we have that policy as an institution, as an organization. Our limits is the fund of the investor that we use. So we explore some of they explore alternative financing. For example, like public-private partnership. Public-private partnership. They call on people, to come and partner up with them and and get the project executed, and which is very good for people that do that. At least when we grow to a particular stage, I'm hoping that the management can look into that and say, okay, we are opening up for public-private partnership, which is very good, And there is the real estate investment trust, that is in place for people, for organizations, to enjoy, which are the things that, the companies are open to. And there is syndication, also. Syndication is when, some organizations or individuals or governments, entrust control of certain properties, or land into your hands. So those are the solutions that people try to find their way around to ensure that they tackle funding and financial challenges, And one of the ways, to tackle this is to use phased development, which we adopt as a company too. We use phased development. We build phase by phase. We go from acquiring land and then to developing it and ensuring that the land appreciates over a period of time. Then we go into developmental stage where we know that the place has developed enough, it has attracted enough infrastructure, enough amenities, enough, other great developments around. And then by that time, we encourage our investors to say, okay, let's start building now. So we break it into phases. That's another strategy we adopt to tackle these funding and financial challenges. We don't just say, okay, we are starting and then we are starting. No, there are phases to this thing. There is the time to do land banking. There is a time to do development of the site. There are stages to it. So when you see a company that is adopting this kind of method in running the activities of the company, is a great company, which is one of the things that we do. We break our project into stages to ease cash flow and to attract increments in our investment. We break them into phases so that as you buy land for a period of time, so that is one of the challenges that that is being faced, and the possible solution tips that we profile. Please, next slide, please. Okay, so the next challenge is that real estate development and phase is market volatility and demand shift. Market volatility and demand shift. There are factors that can significantly impact real estate demand. Number one is economic that has happened in Nigeria, that has affected almost all it has affected the industry, not almost, it has affected the industry. The way it affects each one it differs. But there is no real estate company that will say the economic downturn has not affected them. No, it has affected everybody, because by the time naira to 400 naira to a dollar, now that we have you have to exchange the dollar for 1,000, almost 1,600. That is something that we need to understand with the market. The thing is that everybody is being affected with this thing. There is no real estate development that is not being affected. Everybody is having their own bite of it. So what we need to understand is that there is an economic downturn. This recession is reducing purchasing power of people, and that affects every real estate company. If the people are not able to pay their investors, so these are things that people need to understand when they are dealing with a particular, area of investment or any business. You need to have informed. You need to be well informed about the area where you are investing into. There is economic downturn now. Recession is reducing purchasing power of people. People that are paying installments, some of them are defaulting, and it is affecting the company. So that is one thing that is happening now. And then number two challenge is currency devaluation. Currency devaluation, increasing material cost and reducing investors' confidence. Everybody is afraid now. Hey, I don't know what is happening. All these things that the news I'm hearing. People don't want to invest, and it's affecting, the rate of development ongoing in the site. So any company that is still ensuring that they stay on board, these are credible companies that are still staying on board, that are still maintaining their stand and saying business is continuing in spite of all these challenges. There's currency devaluation, and it has affected the cost of material. It is reducing the investors' confidence. Companies have to bootstrap and ensure things are done. Their credibility is intact. They don't default. And this is really, something that people need to understand. Every investor needs to know that, okay, this is the situation at hand, and it is not permanent. It is temporal. It's something that is happening now. So there will be a time that all these things will go, and then we will be reaping the harvest. So there is also the issue of challenging customer preference. Customers differ in their preferences. There is shift in housing style. People that love terrace today can decide tomorrow, no, I want a fully detached, is fully detached I want. And then the company has invested this to terrace all over. What does the company do? And also location. People look at locations. If you are not very sensitive as a company, you have invested so much money in a particular location, and the people they don't love that particular area again. Then you are left to, be looking for people to get paid, to do paid for kind of investment. So we conduct regular feasibility studies as a company to ensure that we tackle all these kind of challenges. We stay informed. We look at trends. What are the demand signals? That is what we do as a company. We ensure that we carry out consistent feasibility studies so that, when the challenges is coming, we are 2-3 ways ahead of the challenges. Then there is also, we also offer a range of residential, commercial, and mixed-use units, so that when somebody is saying, is residential that is reigning now in the market, people are investing in residential, fine. We have a unit, we have part of our estate that is dedicated to residential. We also have part of our estate that is dedicated to commercial purposes. And we have some of our estates that are mixed. They have mixture of both residential and commercial, so that at any point in time, when our investors are, or the market is demanding for a particular need, we are there to meet the need. It's not that we are only doing residential. We are very sorry. No, we always mark places for allocation for residential, commercial, and mixed. So we also cater for different market segments. We cater for different market segments. That is, people that there are some of our lands that are as low as 7.5 million per plot. I mean, these are service plots with fantastic amenities on them. That are by the express. We have such that are as low as 7.5 million. We have some that are 6 million naira per acre. We have that in Adeoye. And also we have some that are 45 million per plot, because we want to cater for different markets. We want to ensure that as much as you are coming to us, you can do business with us and your mind will be at rest. So those are the things that we do in order to ensure that the challenge of market volatility and demand shift does not affect us. So next slide, please. So last but not the least, is construction and infrastructure delays. Next slide, please. Construction and infrastructure delay. Okay, we still have one more after this. Construction and infrastructure delay. Please, next slide. There are operational challenges during the build phase that can be costly. There are operational challenges for some of estates that are already going through. Maybe you are an investor and your developer is at the stage of development. They are now constructing. There are possible challenges which are operational in nature during building phase. And one of these is poor project management, inefficient scheduling, and resource allocation. If a project is not properly managed, it can be delayed. So we use professional managers on site. We have qualified architects, we have qualified surveyors, we have qualified arms that engages with the construction on site to ensure that we don't suffer construction and infrastructural delays. And also contractor disputes. There is always, such challenges that we face on the site, disagreement over scope, over quality or payment, contractors that are being paid to do a particular job, and then maybe price of materials increases, and is looking for you to say, no, there's no way I can handle this thing. The price of materials has gone up. How do I run? There has to be, rescheduling of meetings with such contractors to look for how to adopt variances so that, the project can still go on. So, and this takes time. When issues like this comes up, it takes time to resolve them. Differences with contractors, it takes time to resolve them. So such disputes, what we do is to ensure that we plan for contingencies. We plan for contingencies. We ensure that certain amount is kept aside to tackle unforeseen circumstances like this. So these are the part of the solution that we prefer in order to tackle such challenges. Inflation in material costs, I said that earlier, unexpected rises in the prices of cement, in the prices of steel, in the prices of building materials in general. These are obvious challenges that everybody that is into the industry knows that these are real-time challenges. So, but we as a company, as much as these challenges are on ground, we are standing, we are ensuring that we don't run away from these challenges and that we face them headlong and we resolve them, for our clients, for our investors to be happy at the end of the day. So lastly in this part is the infrastructural delays, lack of reliable power, water, and access routes. Our company ensure that access routes are created into all of our estates. You see, some of our estates, they are being interlocked. When we started, it was not like that. These are things we put priority to. These kind of challenges of accessibility, accessing the estate, we give all it takes to ensure that the estates are well developed, they are well fenced, securities are provided there, they are properly cleared, and access road is made. Some of our estates have interlocked roads, hard roads, they are interlocked properly with drainage to match. So, these are the solutions that we prefer as a company to tackle construction and infrastructural delays. So lastly, we've been looking at sales and marketing and exit strategy. Sales, marketing, and exit strategy. Selling units and realizing returns require strategic approaches. Selling units and realizing returns require strategic approaches. This is part of the things that, the challenges that, real estate people face. And then some of the ways by which we tackle this is to engage utilization of social media, visual tours, and online listing. If you know our company very well, you see that we are fully engaged with, social media. Our presence is very strong on social media. And this is to push, sales, to ensure that the market, we take a good share of the market and our investors are happy with us. Inadequate buyer targeting, not reaching the right audience. There is strategy in all these things. You need to target the right audience, which GTextland is very good at. We have most of our investors in the diaspora that are confident in us, and that we ensure that we give them excellent services to match. So there's also poor digital presence, lack of online visibility and engagement. This is similar to what I said earlier. If your presence is not strong online, then you don't have a good share of the market in the real estate market. So then overpricing, setting prices too high for the current market condition, that can be one of the challenges that a developer faces. So what we need to do is what we do as a company to collaborate with other realtors. You know, they benefit from us, and we benefit from their network. You know, and their sales expertise. So we like tomorrow now we'll be having a time with our associates, the realtors that are not staff of Gtext, but they are, you know, partners with us. Tomorrow we'll be having a great time with them. They are invited all over the country in Lagos. So those are some of our strategies that we put in place to ensure that others rise along with us, you know. So in order to take a fair share of the market. And also we offer, you know, flexible payment plan. You know, this is to attract a wide range of buyers. If you see most of our flyers, you will see us saying outright payment, installmental payment, or you want to buy an acre of land. These are all strategies to ensure that people of different range of buying power can engage with us, you know, which we do every now and then. Then lastly, we use market comparables. We don't just put price, we use market market. We use market comparables. We use price competitiveness based on recent sales data. We ensure that we check out what is happening in our neighborhood, what other real estate are doing, what are the infrastructures that are coming into each of our estates, and we use it to put pricing so that our investors can be happy investors. So these are the challenges that are being faced in the Nigeria real estate development sector. But I assure you that doing business with GTextland, Gtext Holdings, because of our expertise, because of our spirit of excellence, we have been able to get ourselves standing right and standing firm to ensure that our investors are happy. So it's been a great time talking to us in this section. Thank you so much for the privilege to speak to us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Olalekan. Thank you. Wow. A round of applause. This was a masterclass of a lesson, man. Thank you so much, sir. We really feel honored. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Wow, this was, if you listened attentively like I did, you agree with me that this was 10 years, a 10 years bundle of experience dished, you know, for free, right? This is what we do at GTextland. We love you, we value you, and that's why we always will share value with you. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Olalekan. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to have your presence and to have you join us today. So,
thank you, Mr. Femi. God bless you.
Sir. Highly welcome, sir. Thank you. From here, we would like to go straight to what we have for our smart investors, our friends and family of GTextland across the world. Now we've always got something special for you, and today you will not be left out. Thank you, Mr. Oluwafemi says value. Thank you. I see the responses to the chat box. We appreciate your responses. So we go to the offer of the day. For today, we've got 4 special boxes that needs to be unboxed. Call today Boxing Day and you'll be correct. Okay, for our smart investors that are already licking their lips, rubbing their palms together, right? Waiting for what does GTextland have for me? How can I benefit? Now we've got 4 fantastic offers for you. One very special that you do not want to miss out. What are these 4? I'm going to start from the first. The first would take us to Abuja. Now, in Abuja, we have an estate on pre-launch called Garnet Resort City in Asokoro 2. Now, it's in the Asokoro part of Abuja, and you know the name Asokoro stands for wealth, is a status of elegance and a status for the bourgeoisies, right? You want to stake your name among the people that are building wealth in the capital city of Nigeria. You want to be a landowner in Abuja. So Ghana Resource City is in Asokoro too. And now we have here, thank you very much, IT support. We have the price on the screen. You'll see there that a plot is going for 39 million, right? And that's for outright purchase. And then for you as a smart investor, you want to get your land in bulk, you want to go for an acre and above, you'll be getting further discounts, or you only need to invest at the rate of 38.2 million naira per plot if you are getting up to 6 plots and above. Now, if you want to just make some commitments, and then you want a flexible payment plan spread for you for ease of ownership, you can get a plot here in Abuja, in Asokoro, for 44 million naira. So that's the first offer for today. Why is this an offer? You may ask, why is this an offer? Let me tell you. The actual price for a plot in this estate is in fact 70 million. Yes, the actual price for a plot in Ghana Resource City in Asokoro is 70 million. And you can take this to the bank. Now, the average value of land around this area in Abuja is between 50 to 90 million naira. Right, so but instead of 70 million, we are giving you between now and July the 18th of July, next month, to key into this wonderful location in Abuja and get a plot here for yourself at 39 million naira per plot. If you are getting up to 6 plots, 38.2 million naira per plot. From Asokoro, let's go to Lagos. Lagos, another estate we have for you this evening is Berry Beachfront Phase 2. Berry Beachfront Phase 2, just adjacent to the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. This location is one for the future. In fact, it ticks all the investors' boxes. You don't want to miss out on this, right? Now, for Berry Beachfront IT support, you can help me bring that up so our investors can have a glimpse of Berry Beachfront, please. Thank you very much. I would like to share the prices now. So this is one location you do not want to miss out on. You do not want to be told. Thank you, IT. I see that's up now. So if you are seeing the screen right now, you will see this location, like I said, is just adjacent to the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, also close to the Dangote refinery, a few minutes also from the Lagos Free Trade Zone area. So it's in a very strategic location, and that's what we do best. At GTextland, we choose the best for you. Now, what's the offer on this estate? Instead of 50 million naira, which is the average value of plots around there in the market right now, you can get a plot for yourself in this location at 32 million naira. If you are getting it outrightly, one-time payments, one-time ownership. But otherwise, if you want a flexible payment plan, you'll be getting a plot for 37 million naira. Now, if you want to get more plots so that you can, of course, have more options as an investor, so that in the future you could use some plots, you could sell off some plots, use the funds from that one to develop the others. Now, if you're going up to getting up to 6 plots and above, you'll be getting it at the rate of 27 million per plot. So from Berry Beachfront Phase 2 in Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos, we go back to Abuja again to a very wonderful estate called White House Estate Phase 2 in Kuje, Abuja. IT, please help me bring that up. Thank you. White House Estate Phase 2 in Kuje, Abuja. Now, no. I think this is White House Gardens. I want White House Estate Phase 2, Kuje, Abuja. Now, this estate is one you do not want to be told about. Is one you don't want to regret not owning at this time, right? Because your children will ask you, Daddy, Mommy, why did you miss out on Kuje? Please, you take, if I were you, I'll grab a pen and a paper to write this down because this one is very, very important. Now, White House Estate Phase 2 in Kuje, Abuja, the offer we have for this estate, instead of 10 million naira, you can get a plot for yourself at the rate of 7.5 million naira. That is if you are purchasing it outrightly. And if you're getting up to 6 plots, you get it at a rate of 5 million naira per plot. Now, if you want something flexible, you want to do just a down payment and then spread the rest of the balance up to 6 months, you are going to get a plot for 10 million naira instead of 15 million naira. And for outright purchase, you're getting it at 7.5 million naira instead of 10 million naira. Now, for this offer on White House Estate Phase 2 Kuje, it's only open right now between now and July the 19th. After July the 19th, the price goes up to 50 million naira. After July the 19th, please take note, the price goes up to 50 million naira. So if you are a realtor here as part of this meeting, please reach out to your prospects, reach out to your clients, tell them the good news that this is the best time to key into White House Estates, Kuje, White House Estate Phase 2 in Kuje in Abuja. From Abuja, we head straight to Ijebu-Ode. Now, this is the special one. This is the one I actually talked about at the beginning of this introduction. So, Sadius Estate in Ijebu-Ode is the last product on offer for today. Now, IT, please show us Sadius Estate in Ijebu-Ode. IT support, I'd like you to bring that up now. Highlight it. Sadius Estates in Ijebu-Ode. Yeah, it shows official launch. Take it up. I think I can see it. No, not this one. Sadius Estate in Ijebu-Ode showing official launch. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's it. So now for Sadius Estate in Ijebu-Ode, you can see it on your screen. Now this, before I talk about the pricing, you must know that this offer, why the reason why I'm leaving it for last is that it is only for 24 hours. Between now and midnight by tomorrow, Saturday midnight, by tomorrow night, is the opportunity you have to take action. Now, instead of 50 million naira, for smart investors, you can get a plot here for 7.5 million naira if you are keen into it between now and tomorrow night. Now, if you want something flexible, you want to make a commitment, you want to spread your payment for between 3 to 6 months, you can get a plot here for 10 million naira. You only need to make a first down payment of 3 million naira and then spread the rest for up to 3 to 6 months. Now, if you are getting up to 6 plots, instead of 10 million naira per plot, which is already discounted, you can get a plot here at the rate of 5 million naira per plot if you are getting up to 6 plots. So this is one you do not want to miss out. Please reach out to your consultant, reach out to your wealth advisor, reach out to your wealth consultant that always gives you the latest information from GTextland. Reach out to them and tell them, how do I take action on this Sadius Estate in Ijebu-Ode? Now, this estate is important, you know, is just by the expressway in a very strategic location, promising up to 300% in return on investment in the next 4 to 6 years. So you do not want to miss out on this. Don't be told. That's all I'll say. Don't be told. So from this offer of the day, thank you so much, IT. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. From this offer of the day, we would like to go to some announcements we have for our investors, and I'll crave your indulgence that you listen attentively as we round up this special investors meeting. The first announcement, breaking news. Woo! So the first announcement is that the pre-launch of okay, I see your comments. You can drop your questions in the chat box. Please use the Q&A box at the top right corner of your screen. You can use the Q&A box to drop your questions, and also use the chat box to drop your questions. We have our resource person here. We're going to, of course, acknowledge your questions and give answers to them. Thank you. Thank you for that. So the first announcement I said is the pre-launch of Garnet Resort City in Asokoro coming up on the 18th of July. Please take note of that. It's going to be a massive one in Abuja. The pre-launch ceremony of Garnet Resort City in Asokoro to happening on the 18th of July next month in Abuja. And then also we also have another special program coming up in July next month. We have the launch and allocation of White House Phase 2 Kuje in Abuja also happening on the 19th of July, the day after. So on July 18th, we'll be having the pre-launch ceremony of Ghana Resource City Asokoro. On July 19th, we'll be having the launch and allocation of White House Estate Phase 2 in Kuje, Abuja. So please take action before those dates, because after those dates, the price goes up. Another announcement we have is we had to, because of some things that came up, to also serve you better and also to serve you bigger, we had to postpone the launch and allocation of Saudi Estate in Ijebu-Ode. So the new date is going to be announced. Please keep your eyes peeled and your ears tuned to our social media pages. You are sure you're not going to be missing out on the new dates for that event. And then also we have GTextland USA dinner with Dr. Stephen Akintayo, our amiable chairman, happening tomorrow, being Saturday, June 28th. We'll be having GTextland USA dinner with Dr. Stephen Akintayo. It's going to be happening in Houston, Texas. So if you have your friends, family, investors with GTextland and GTextland in the US, tell them about this event happening tomorrow. And then also we have the Nigerian edition in Lagos and in Abuja happening next month. In Lagos, GTextland dinner will be holding on the 18th in Lagos next month, while in Abuja it's going to be taking place on Saturday, July 20th. It's going to be taking place on Saturday, July 20th. So these are the announcements we have so far. So while we sort out the questions in the Q&A box and in the chat box, I would like IT to play some client testimonials for us to keep the group going. Over to you, IT support. Thank you.
I am making this short testimony about GTextland. I have invested with them for the past 3 years, and it's been a good time with them. They are very reliable. They are dependable. I have peace of mind, and I have my return for my investment every year. And as they have said, they are very dependable, they have professionals, their staff are respectable, they are very professional, they are very loyal, they have integrity, and I have peace of mind. I am not sleeping and I'm like, hey, where is my money? What has gone on with my investment? This is just a short testimony. They are very reliable. I will forever do business with them. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hello, I think keep the videos coming, please. Thank you.
How was your tour? How was it?
Very nice. I like the area. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and the land looks good. Yeah, so I really enjoyed coming out here. I believe this is a good spot for anyone in the diaspora or in Nigeria that is looking to invest and looking for a home base for their family. This is actually a great place. So yeah, put your money here.
So please, guys, put your money here in Jasper Gardenia Ibejileki. Thank you.
Allocating to our amazing client, Madam Lebechi. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Very well.
You can see from our voice, this is kind of calm. Our investors are very calm investors. How are you feeling today, ma'am? What is it like?
It's amazing. I love the location of the land. I also love the terrain. It's beautiful.
How do you feel today having allocated to? Excited?
I'm excited. Yes.
All right. And we also have here with us Mr. Shola. Mr. Shola, what do you have to say?
All right, my name is Adeoye Solagbade. Welcome once again to Transfer Cartel. We are here to allocate to one of our smart investors. All right, they actually bought into 2 plots in Jasper Gardenia, right? So we have she's here representing Lima Enterprise Limited. Lima Enterprise Limited. I'm going to be presenting a deed of assignment to the candidate.
Yes, and also because of the name which you also said, which means this person she purchased on behalf of a company, right? So which means he's not individual, not just individual. He's saying I have a company. You can also buy in your company's name. We are presenting this to you, and can we just serve out the block? And this is the certificate, the document given to her, which is the deed of assignment. When you are buying into our estate, to get your deed of assignment and speak plan, she's been allocated to, and now she's having an investment. Thank you for doing business with us, and we hope to do more massive business with you. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so today it's been allocated to Block T, Plot 4 and 5. Block D, Block 4 and 5. I say it again, Block D, Plot 4 and 5. Oh yeah, GTextland, we don't do what your land. Buy your land and we are located. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
My name is Mrs. T. Ononuga. Happy 17th anniversary to Gtext. Buying of land from Gtext home will not give you a problem. C of O and deed of agreement are secured. Their estate is well planned, good road network and street lights. Thank you.
Hello, smart investors. We are here live at very beachfront, Gtext. This is an area filled with tranquility and serenity. We have some quite numbers of people here with us, and also dignitaries like Yinka Ayefele and Kola Olotu. Hear what Yinka Ayefele has to say about this estate.
Yes, ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wà ẹ ti ń gbọ́ látàárọ̀ àti sọ fún yín very beachfront la wà ní Coastal Road orí títì yẹn ni mo wà yìí kí là ń try láti sọ fún yín ni pé opportunity ńlá ni láti invest nǹkan tó ń pè ní land banking nígbà téèyàn fowó pamọ́ sí tó ń ṣe ní fixed deposit ilẹ̀ lèyàn máa fi ṣe fixed deposit yẹn sìn kó wa máa appreciate every day ó sáré ju owó tó wà ní báǹkì lọ ó ní value ju owó tó wà ní báǹkì lọ so ẹ má jẹ́ kó pẹ́ rárá kò jìnnà sí Dangote refinery ẹ̀yìnkùlé wa ń bí ló wà èèyàn fẹ́ ṣe fàájì létí òkun iwájú ń bí ló wà so ilẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àyè gba bó ṣe lọ òun ló lọ sí everywhere tí à ń wò yẹn so opportunity ńlá ni èèyàn mẹ́wàá náà fún mi fẹ́ bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún 5 sí tí aago 12 alẹ́ bá fi lù lénìí wọ́n bá ti ju mẹ́wàá lọ ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi fún wọn torí àwọn olólùfẹ́ mi thank you very much.
Yeah, you just heard directly from the mouth of Dr. Yinka Ayefele. And that's not all. We also have here with us Chief Kola Olotu, and I would like you to just hear what he has to say as well.
Ibi tá a wí ládé yìí o, very estate ti àwọn Gtext. Ibi tá a wà yìí, ibẹ̀ ni títí ọlọ́dà tó gbéra láti Èkó tó lọ sí Calabar. Ibẹ̀ ló gbà kọjá o. Gbogbo nǹkan ló láǹfààní àti ṣe síbí. O lè dálé ìwé lẹ̀, o lè kọ́ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì sí, o lè fi kọ́ shopping mall, kò sí tó lè kọ́ síbí báyìí o. Àǹfààní wà fún èèyàn mẹ́wàá lálẹ́. Èèyàn mẹ́wàá kó tó di 12 láti ṣe deposit wọn 5 million naira pé o bá ní interest 40 million ní fèdè. Mi ò mọye tó jẹ́ lọ́la o, mi ò mọye tó jẹ́ lọ́tùnla o, bẹ̀t fún promo lénìí 40 million naira ni. Ẹ tètè lọ make deposit yín kẹ́ lè wà nú àwọn mẹ́wàá tí wọ́n fún ní offer yẹn. Ẹ ṣé o.
Yeah, so this is just to let you know that we are still currently on sales. This is going for a good offer, and I tell you that this is your best time to actually buy into this estate. Remember, you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and wait.
There are 3 things that gives a man peace. Number 1 is the mommy and daddy activities, which is done by the Njongolondo. Okay, wait. Number 2 is money, and number 3 is land. Now the problem is in the number 3, because the land can give you peace and the land can keep you in pieces. You all know Wiki? He's a good man. This is the road that leads from VI to Calabar. This same road is the road to success, the road that Dangote took. But the road I'm about to show you is the road that leads to Benue Beachfront at Ibejuleki, Papi Ibeju's compound. This land is directly facing the express. Now I told you people about the phase 1, una look me for face, pour me speed. Now the phase 1 is taken. Now but the good news is that the phase 2 is available. So let's face 2. The phase 2 that we are facing now is going for 40 million if you want to pay outright. You can pay 45 million if you want to pay installments and complete the remaining across 3 to 6 months, but you must make an initial deposit of 20 million. Then you can pay 35 million for the mini estate. This is a discount I'm giving to you so that this will count for me and you in heaven. The best thing about this our land is that it's close to the beach. I don't mean the beach you know, but I'm talking about the beach with water. You can stay here and propose to your girlfriend. By the time you kneel down and give her the ring, she cannot say no. No. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, IT support. So yeah, we had a question from the chat box from Mr. Chuk Ike. So Mr. Chuk Ike, I think okay, I'm seeing more of your comments. Please your information has been sent already to the appropriate heads of department, our general manager and managing director. And of course, trust me, they will be rightfully documented and addressed speedily, with immediate effect, speedily. Sure, you can bank on that. Your request will be attended to speedily. You'll be getting a message from us as soon as this meeting ends. Thank you very much. So I think my co-host, Mr. Ebube, I would like for you to come up right now. Any parting shots as we bring the meeting to a close? Once again, I would like to appreciate the wealth of knowledge from our resource person tonight, Mr. Onifade. I'd like to say joyfully, thank you so much, Mr.
Hello, Mr. Olushala.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Olushala. Hello, sir. Please, that man that is complaining, I want us to, what's his name? We want to be sure if he can knew this thing. What's his name? So that it's not somebody trying to just talk.
Yeah, I think his questions are valid because I immediately reached. Yes, and
okay, good.
So I'm just saying, yes, his questions are totally valid.
Thank you. I just want to be sure it's not some funny people.
Okay, it's not. So his concerns are already documented, and he'll be getting them answered as soon as possible, immediately after this meeting. You can trust us on that. So I was calling on Mr. Ebube. Any parting words as we round up this very special June investors meeting? I really loved the way this meeting ended, how it started, including the whole presentation from our resource person. It was massive. I learned a lot personally. How about you, Mr. Ebube?
Oh, there's nothing much I can say apart from value. So I just want to thank Mr. Olufemi Shola, the co-host, and Mr. Onifade for imparting us with such value. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have learned from this already. Apart from that, we also the juicy offers in which you have shown to everyone. I want our investors to please key into this. Because one thing you should know, you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and then you wait. So I want to thank everybody for joining this meeting, and I hope to see everyone again in our next investors meeting happening next month.
Fantastic. Right. Thank you so much. And to everyone that joined us today, we want to say thank you. Thank you. How do we say thank you in French? Bien merci, right?
Bien merci.
We hope to see you again this time next month. And please follow our events, follow our social media pages across Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, on YouTube. We're there. It is GTextland. Thank you so much for the responses and the very interactive session. We love you all, we appreciate you all, and we value you. Have a great day. Bye-bye from here.
Have a great day.
Over to you, IT.
Hello, smart investors. We are here live at Garnet Estate, Ibejuleki, and today we are doing something amazing. This is the official launch of Garnet Estate, Ibejuleki, and as well, we are doing allocation to our clients, to the smart investors who bought into this estate early. We are handing over their property to them, and they have received their allocation. And here is one of our amazing clients who is representing Mr. Clement. So what do you have to say about this experience?
I am very, very glad. One of my concerns before I left Abuja, because he bought it when we were in Abuja. It was how far was it from the main city, and then the proximity to the place. But this is beyond expectation. It's actually close to the main city, and being here, I've gotten the idea more of how close it is to the main city, and then the airport that is coming up shortly, which would make this place a good place to invest. And the road connecting from the main city to this place is actually a very good road. You know, the person who spoke to us about this property didn't do justice to it, and I am quite pleased and I'm quite impressed. Coming all the way from Abuja for this opening, I am so happy. That's just it.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He has really said a whole lot. And you heard what he said. He said the person who actually sold didn't even do justice, because a lot of things beyond his expectation. And this is what we do at Gtext. Beyond what we promise, we deliver more. We deliver more. And please, what would you like to say to smart investors who are still looking to buy or probably still contemplating to invest?
Yeah, like I said, this is a very good land to invest in. And actually, smart people buy when it is at this level because of the appreciation in value. And those in diaspora, those within, those in other states apart from Lagos, I think it's a good investment to look into. And the documentation I've received already, and the credibility of this company is something I would advertise for others to know and then key into it.
Yeah, one keyword about Gtext is integrity. When we promise, we deliver. And once again, we are here live at Garnet Estate in Bejuleki, and we're signing out. Lots are selling fast. And if you're interested, you can also reach us. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so pleased, especially with this road, because I think this is really going to make the land in this area appreciate. So I'm really, really pleased with it, and that it's close to Dangote refinery, and this way, going to the pool, so is so good. So yeah, I'm so pleased with it.
Yeah, I'm happy. I just told her how far the road is to Calabar, down to the hotel road that she just mentioned. So it's a lot of development going on here. So I asked this question earlier, but I want to ask it again. Why Gtext? Why did you choose to do business with Gtext?
It's mainly because of the integrity of Gtext. When I started getting stuff from Gtext, I never knew Gtext from, Adam, or I never knew Dr. Akintaya from anywhere. But because of his integrity, because he does what he says, so yeah, that's why.
We are very happy, and we are also pleased with your investment as well. Thank you.
Gtext and Associates. I buy and make others buy.
How was your tour? How was it?
Very nice. I like the area. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and the land looks good. Yeah, so I really enjoyed coming out here. I believe this is a good spot for anyone in the diaspora or in Nigeria that is looking to invest and looking for a home base for their family. This is actually a great place. So yeah, put your money here.
So please, guys, put your money here in Jasper Gardenia in Bejuleki. Thank you.
Life at Jasper Gardenia, allocating to our amazing client, Madam Lebechi. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Very well.
You can see from our voice, this is kind of calm. Our investors are very calm investors. How are you feeling today, ma'am? What is it like?
It's amazing. I love the location of the land. I also love the terrain. It's beautiful.
How do you feel today having allocated to?
Excited. I'm
Field?
excited. Yes.
All right. And we also have here with us Mr. Shola. Mr. Shola, what do you have to say?
All right, my name is Adeoye Solagbade. Welcome once again to Jasper Garden. We are here to allocate to one of our smart investors. All right, we actually bought into 2 plots in Jasper Garden, right? So we have
Yes.
she's here representing Lima Enterprise Limited. I'm going to be presenting a deed of assignment to the candidate.
Yes, and also because of the name which you also said, which means this person she purchased on behalf of a company, right? So which means it's not individual, not just individual.
Yeah.
Saying I have a company, you can also buy in your company's name. We are presenting this to you, and can we just say about the blog? And this is the certificate, the documents given to her, which is the deed of assignment. When you are buying into our estate, to get your deed of assignment and speak plan. She's been allocated to, and now she's having an assignment. Thank you for doing business with us, and we hope to do more massive business with you. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so today it's been allocated to Block T, Lot 4 and 5. Block D, Lot 4 and 5. I said again, Block D, Lot 4 and 5. Oh yeah, GTextland, we don't do audio land. Buy your land, and we are located. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.